Before the video starts, I just want to thank you all for the recent support on the channel, and if we could get this video to 8,000 likes in the first day, that would be amazing. Although certain more adventurous, or in some cases aggressive Jedi would begin to use the dual-bladed lightsabers such as Jedi Grandmaster Satele Shan or the Jedi General Pong Krell, the weapon was notoriously Sith in origin. The double-bladed lightsaber was actually based off of the ancient dark side swords used by the Dark Jedi before they discovered the Sith Empire in unknown space. While the old Sith Empire crafted the weapon with the fallen Jedi, they would use them against one another for generations. However, the dual-bladed lightsabers never crossed blades with that of the Jedi Order until the Jedi prodigy Exar Kun fell to the dark side of the Force and embraced the darker ways of lightsaber combat. Before this time though, the Sith Empire took the design and schematics of the dual-bladed swords used by the Dark Jedi and converted them into lightsabers due to the Dark Jedi's familiarity with the weapon. When the Sith Lord Exar Kun came to power, he discovered the existence of the dual-bladed lightsabers in an ancient Sith holocron, where he witnessed the old Dark Masters construct their lightsabers. Seeing this inspired Kun to change the design of his own lightsaber to emit another blade and allow him to utterly shock his former Jedi brethren turned mortal enemies with the bizarre nature of his new lightsaber. Kun would even use his new weapon to strike down his original lightsaber instructor as he overwhelmed his master with the new, more unconventional lightsaber. Later in the timeline, the double-bladed lightsabers became more prominent after being popularized by Exar Kun. Some Jedi of the Order too used dual-bladed lightsabers, although the Jedi Council highly discouraged it. The Jedi Council believed the lightsaber should be a tool to protect, and considered the dual-bladed variant too aggressive and meant more for killing than for protection. Although more popular with the Sith, the weapon was still an obscure one, so obscure that Darth Plagueis was shocked after learning Maul had constructed one for his own. Quote, "A saber staff, the weapon of Exar Kun. Did he construct that? The prototype was two lightsabers he had welded pommel to pommel in imitation of the Iridonian Zaboka. I furnished the knowledge that allowed him to improve on the original design and construct the one he is using." The most popular era for the double-bladed weapon was perhaps during the Brotherhood of Darkness and just prior to the rise of Darth Bane as the one Dark Lord of the Sith. Bane's own Blade Master explained why the lightsaber type was so special and effective, and why it was meant for the Sith Order. In combat, your mind tries to keep track of each blade separately, effectively doubling the number of possibilities. But the two blades are connected. By knowing the location of one, you are automatically aware of the location of the other. In actual practice, the double-bladed lightsaber is more limited than the traditional lightsaber. It can do more damage, but it is less precise. It requires longer, sweeping movements that don't transition well into quick stabs or thrusts. Because the weapon is difficult to master, however, few among the Jedi, or even the Sith, understand it. They don't know how to attack or defend effectively against it. That gives those of us who use it an advantage over most of our opponents. The Sith favor the weapon because it is more suited for the more aggressive lightsaber fighting styles, such as Form 6 or Form 7 lightsaber combat. However, the weapon could be used with great success with other styles, with Bane's apprentice Zana mastering Form 3, the all-defensive form, using a dual-bladed lightsaber. Still though, most Sith Lords use the weapon for offensive purposes, and to drive back and kill their Jedi enemies as quickly as possible. Even leading up to the Clone Wars, the dual-bladed lightsabers were looked down upon by the Jedi, and only used primarily for ceremonial reasons by the Jedi Temple Guards, who seldom activated them in the first place. Although the variant of the lightsaber was never outlawed by the Jedi, it was always frowned upon for its darker heritage, and prominent use by the darker forces of the galaxy. Because of this fact, the Sith use it, and with pride. So what are your thoughts on the dual-bladed lightsaber primarily used and mastered by the Sith? And as a big question, who is your favorite Jedi or Sith who used a dual-bladed lightsaber? My favorite Sith Lord to use a dual-bladed lightsaber would definitely have to be Exar Kun, although Darth Maul is a very close second. If you would like to join me in the daily Star Wars discussion and debates, follow me on Twitter at thestupendousswave. Link will be in the description. If you enjoyed this video and feel it deserves it, it would really help me out if you could leave a like. If you haven't already, consider subscribing to the YouTube channel to keep up to date with everything Star Wars related, from news, explanations, and theories from a galaxy far, far away. If you have any video topics you would like to see addressed in a future video, do not hesitate to leave them in the comments below the video, or again, tweet them at me. As always, your viewership and support means the world. May the Force be with you, and have a great day.